Hello, what's good guys? This is Enemy Stand User and welcome to my review for chapter 193 of Jujutsu Kaisen, continuing our fight with the cursed Naoya versus Maki and Kamo. And this chapter is literally everything I wanted to see by Naoya's new form. He is brutally fast. Gege really went all out when evolving Naoya's speed and design. He is like a literal speed demon. He has his projection sorcery, and his new form grants him weight and force like a living missile. It's amazing. So let's see how our sorcerers do against this evolved curse in JJK chapter 193, Sakurajima Colony part 3. Alright, we kick off this chapter with seeing a sick panel of Naoya in the aftermath of his clash with Kamo, and in my surprise, Kamo is actually looking really good, not even badly hurt from that initial hit. And wow, I was certain Kamo wouldn't get back up from that so soon. Even Noritoshi himself comments that that hit, if he had not blocked it with his blood in those split seconds, his head would have been blown off. So good on Kamo for not even using red scale to take that hit. He's definitely improved. And I also love how Naoya is just talking mad shit even as a curse. It's hilarious. But now Kamo has to get serious and activate red scale, as Naoya, he's coming again, and Maki manages to get in between them and cut off Naoya's course and allow Kamo to assist with crimson binding. Naoya, though, he manages to shrug off both their attacks by spinning rapidly and breaking free. Maki says to fight properly, telling Kamo that this curse before them is like the shadow of the Zenin Naoya's former self, and Naoya gets kind of ticked off that Maki is the one introducing him, but Kamo is very surprised that this vengeful spirit has this level of intelligence and personality to retain its ego to this extent, comparing it to Rika Orimoto. But there is no time to think, as Naoya not only manages to have his personality and ego back, but his projection sorcery technique is back as well. The same ability of the fastest Neobeetle Zenin, now in the hands of this vengeful spirit. Naoya used his technique to freeze frames in the very atmosphere, to hit them and make the air rupture and explode. This is a crazy double spread, and Naoya's technique usage is nuts. Then he breaks away from the battle to build up his speed and momentum, and this is really what I wanted to see. Before, Naoya was limited by his human anatomy and he used to run frame by frame, but now he has become like this flying missile of pure speed with no friction besides air resistance, and is just transforming further like a perfect vessel of speed ripping through the atmosphere. Maki and Kamo have to take this time to prepare, as Naoya's maximum speed will be borderline unreactable. They say he would reach the speed of sound, so they plan to bait Naoya and use Maki to track his frames and stop Naoya like she did before in their previous fight. But Gege right now, he gives us more context on Naoya's design and tells us that he pulls air at the speed of sound from his suction port on his body. He compresses the force with ram pressure and cursed energy to expel that force and build up more speed and more momentum. He's like a super powered jet turbine and uses that air resistance and ram pressure to make him even faster. His speed was mind-blowing, and he is going straight at Maki. And we see Maki got hit hard at Mach 3 nonetheless, and the chapter ends with Maki in very rough shape, coughing up blood, and Naoya is talking his stuff saying, "No way I once lost to this." This is insane. Naoya is unbelievably fast, and it's not even just his speed that's a problem, because the faster he gets, the more momentum and weight builds up, and he is essentially a vessel of pure force coming at you at Mach 3. So it's amazing that Maki was able to take that hit and still keep her body in order, let alone stay conscious. She now has a body of steel, so to speak, and heightened reflexes and strength, but even that seems to struggle with Naoya's weight and speed. I'm pretty sure she may have saw him coming and may have even reacted, but there was just no stopping Naoya's momentum at this level. Maki beat him before this way by using his momentum against him, but they're gonna have to find a better solution or better method because Naoya is very intent at this point. I also like seeing Kamo and Maki sort of team up, and I hope both of them get more variety in their attacks and are able to handle Naoya before he just gets too out of control. And I was very surprised to see Kamo relatively alright in this chapter. I was honestly expecting Kamo to have like a heavy injury, like missing an eye, flayed skin, or a badly dislocated jaw, but he came out looking kind of strong and he could really be vital for helping Maki. Kamo even showcased this sort of unnamed blood mine attack when they were preparing for Naoya, so we'll see what he's got up his sleeve. And Maki looks like she is in bad condition as she coughs up blood, and it's really weird seeing a gifted zero cursed energy user hurt this bad. So hopefully Naoya didn't shatter or rupture something inside of her. Humans are not able to handle supersonic speeds like Mach 3 in any context because the pressure alone would cause internal and external problems like organ failure or some sort of trauma. But maybe, hopefully, Maki's superhuman body saved her in this instance. But Naoya is so disrespectful right now. He has like 3 lines this whole chapter, and it's crazy how rude he is. I absolutely love it. But his design is flawless. Gege made him into a cursed missile basically, and his speed is unreasonable. I believe Mach 3 is 3 times the speed of sound, so it's wicked how fast he is, and the amount of force being exerted on top of his cursed energy reinforcement, which I assume he is using, and his frame projection use by freezing the air and rupturing it was one of the coolest abilities I have seen in a while. But I'm loving the design. Naoya looks brutal, and this fight is looking like it's going to be insane. Please comment how y'all feel about this chapter and how this fight may play out and the fate of our sorcerers, but it's exciting. This has been Enemy Stand User, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.